I am a metahuman, and this is the Meta Customization System. So what would you like me to be? An orc ready for battle? Or a lawless bandit from the post-apocalyptic wastelands? Anything is possible. The Meta Customization System adds real-time in-engine customization to your metahuman.
Hi guys, welcome to this video on the Meta Customization System. In this video, we're going to look at how we can set up a new level or an existing level to work with the Meta Customization System. So this level is already set up, okay? This is the demo map level, which comes already set up with the Meta Customization System. It's found under Meta Customization System, Maps, Demo Map. Okay. So we're going to need to set up our existing level or our new level the same way that this one is set up. Okay. We have three main blueprints on the level. That is BP, Meta Body Tool, BP, Meta Face Tool, and BP, Meta Styler. Okay. But we also have gender changer. Okay, should be called BP gender changer. It's just a different name on our demo map. Okay, so when you create your new level, these are the first three things that you should have. Okay, so I'm just going to leave the BP gender changer highlighted here. Probably the most difficult to find. And let's get started with the process. One other thing we're going to have to do is, in our level blueprint, we're going to have to possess the camera if we want to possess the camera. Okay. You might be in a situation where you don't want to possess the camera, so you might not have to do the stage. Okay. So anyway, let's make a new level. If you have an existing level, you can pretend that this new level is your existing level that you want to add your Metahuman customization to. Okay. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to have to add all those blueprints we were talking about. Okay. So let's add our first blueprint under Meta Customization System. Let's go to the Meta Styler folder and to the blueprints folder. Let's add BP gender changer. Okay. You can add it anywhere. And let's also add BP Meta Styler. You can add that anywhere. Okay. For the Meta Styler, while it's highlighted, or rather while it's selected, we don't want to be able to see this while we're playing because this is just right now a bunch of hairs. If you've added some new outfits there, your outfits might show up here. But we don't really want to be able to see them because they're not going to be doing anything actually. So let them just be invisible in the background. So under the details panel, type hidden, okay, the search bar, and click on actor hidden in game. Okay, and leave that like that. If you don't want to hide it, you don't need to, but I don't see any point in having it visible in the game. Okay, so once you've added BP Meta Styler and BP gender changer, add your Meta Face Tool and your Meta Body Tool. Okay, so click on the Meta Face Tool folder, open up the blueprints folder, and drag and drop Meta Face Tool in there. Okay, I always prefer to have these at 000 in terms of the location XYZ, so I'm going to set them to 000. Okay, I'll do the same for the Meta Body Tool. I'll go to the Meta Body Tool folder, open up the blueprints, and click and drag the Meta Body Tool into the level and do the same thing. Location 000. Okay. And once that's done, I do believe I have to make these hidden in game as well. I'll type hidden, choose actor hidden in game, and click on the Meta Face Tool, choose actor hidden in game. Okay. Before we click play, we haven't possessed our camera yet. But before we click play, let's just take a look at our Meta Customizer. Let's remove that search. Look at the male metahuman and the female metahuman that are selected here. Okay, if you've gone through the other tutorials, you should have the correct metahumans already set up here. But if they are not, please choose the metahumans that you set up for use with the meta customization. Add them here, and also add them inside your blueprint under the components, not the components, under the variable. Just type metahuman and make sure they are added in the variable section. I don't see why they are. Okay, I've opened up meta body tool. I'm supposed to open up meta customizer. Okay, or rather meta styler. So open up meta styler. You can click on it from over here and type metahuman in here. And you should have male metahuman, female metahuman. These are the defaults. That's BP Hannah, which we're already seeing here, and male BP Jesse, who we're already seeing here. Okay. In this project, I'm using BP Jesse. Okay, but if you watch the earlier tutorials, I was actually using Brian. Okay, but it's just a separate project, so don't worry about that. Yours should still have whatever you set up originally. So now if I click play, our camera is not set up, but we will get our metahuman on the level. Okay, and those slots that we already had set up, if I click on them, it will actually possess the character and switch to that slot. Okay, but if we want everything possessed from the beginning, okay, which is actually how we're supposed to be setting it up, what we need to do is we need to click on, first of all, our meta body tool. Okay, I can do that by clicking on the character here in the viewport or the camera, but I prefer you click on the character rather than the camera, because we've got two cameras here, one for the meta face tool and one for the meta body tool. So we don't want to select the wrong one. If we select the wrong one, for example, if we select meta face tool, we won't be able to control the camera. So make sure you're clicked on meta body tool and go to your level blueprint. Click on the blueprints there and click on open level blueprint. And in here, just right click in the empty space next to event begin play and click on create a reference to BP meta body tool. You won't have this option if meta body tool is not selected. So for example, if I deselect it, my create reference will be on whatever I've got selected here, or it won't be a create reference at all if I have nothing selected. So anyway, once you've created BP meta body tool, okay, in the blueprint, just drag from here and type do I remember what it is called? View with blend. Okay, type view with blend. I want up here, just deselect context, set sensitivity, and it will appear here, set view target with blend. Okay, I didn't remember what that is called, but once you have that, just connect it to your event begin play. Target should be your player controller. Okay, just check that again and type controller. This should be get player controller. And the new view is going to be BP meta body tool. This means that we are setting up our player to view from the meta body tool BP's camera. Compile that and click on play. And now straight from the beginning, we're just going to get a character and a controller, a camera controlled around it. We might get this as well, depending on how your project is set up. This player start position actually creates this this default player. Okay, if you know anything about Unreal Engine, you know that this is the default player. So just get rid of that with whatever methods you use to get rid of that yourself. I usually just drag it somewhere far away so it's not visible. I can't control this anyway because now it's my meta body tool that is actually controlling everything that we've got here. Okay. So yeah, this is basically how you can set up your meta customization system on a different level other than the demo map that it comes with. Okay. So some of you might not want this. So we'll have some separate tutorials which address like the different types of situations that we might be wanting to use this system in. You might be using it for a cinematic, or you might be using it for a character creator screen, which is supposed to proceed into a game later on. Okay, so I'll have some separate tutorials that can show you some of the ways you can go about doing that. Maybe you're using your Metahuman for a sequencer animation. So I'll have another tutorial that will show you how to set up your meta customization system and use it with sequencer. Okay. Some of those tutorials might not be available right away, but they will be available within the first few days of the launch of this product. So please just keep on checking back to the YouTube channel or the product page for the meta customization system to see the latest tutorials. Okay. Or even check through the documentation for the project for the latest links to the latest tutorials. Okay. But in terms of setting up your Metahuman, your meta customization system to work on a different level, on a new level, or on an existing level, this is the process that you can use in order to do that. Okay. Let's say, for example, you just want your Metahuman in the level with the customization of the last slot you used. Let's say you used slot 2 last. Okay. And you did your customization, you added the hairs, you added the clothing and all the rest of that good stuff. And you just want the character to appear. You don't want the menus to appear. You can actually do that by selecting the meta body tool. Okay, you scroll down and you choose hide menus in play. Okay, just click on that button, find hide menus in play. You can also search for it by typing hide menus in play. Set it to true. Do the same thing to the meta styler. Okay, click on the meta styler, type add hide, and you can choose hide menus. And BP metaface tool, do the same thing. And whichever level you set these to true on, you won't get any menus. Okay. So let's say you've set up a character for play or maybe a cinematic or something like that, and you don't want any menus to appear, but your customization to appear. The last slot is going to appear, but you won't get any menus. Okay. You can still control the camera. You can set your level to possess a different camera. For example, if you're using your character for a cinematic. And basically that's how you can get rid of the menus. Okay. But this isn't currently set up to use sequencers. So in a separate tutorial, if you're using this for a cinematic, in a separate tutorial, I will show you how to set this up with sequencer. Okay. But for now, basically this is all you need to know about adding the meta body tool, the meta customization system together with the body tool, face tool, and the styler on a new level or on an existing level. You could be in a fantasy level or a sci-fi level or a normal level. But this is how you can add the tool to those levels. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial.